Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It hits different. That bro code. To have a friend that got your back on the battlefield, I tell you all the time, don't put me in your box because I'm like an unorthodox boxer. I'm a little bit of a revolutionary. I'm never an activist. Never an activist. I'm a tribal leader. I'm a family man. I'm from the streets, but I'm a homebody. I've been to jail, never been to college, but I feel like I'm on my way to being a scholar. You dig? So I got a little bit of everything in me. I come from the streets where, what about your friends? Are they going to stand their ground? Are they going to be around? CMB. CMB. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. You know, I come from that where when you find somebody that got your back in the battlefield, all we had was us. Now I'm looking at this situation and I'm feeling some type of way with Kay Flock and his friends. One of his mans got hit in the streets. Almost got his TV turned off. He in the hospital. Kay Flock goes to visit him and let him know, we got you. We got you. See, a lot of the times, especially in my generation, you know, dudes was getting tore up, getting shot, but there was no retaliation. And when somebody loves you enough to hit the block, to go shoot the shooter, and you find yourself in jail years later, and one of the surprise witnesses swearing to plead the whole truth and nothing but the truth, putting their hands on the Bible and testifying against you and telling the judge, so help me God, I swear to tell the truth. On somebody that had your back. This is my definition of snitching. See, little situations where when you dealing with cases like Big Meech using Tammy, that's indirect snitching. That's foul play, just foul play. Because he kept his hands clean and let somebody else do his dirty work. But when somebody loves you enough to go in the street and play laser tag, and hit the nigga that hit you, and you take the stand, my prayers go out to Kay Flock. Not because I co-sign his lifestyle, because when I see that little young boy, that young man, when I look at him, I see myself. Single mother raising kids, and the streets raised us too. Your mother trying to send you on one way, and shout out to Kay Flock's moms. Sorry I was so hard on her in the past. My prayers is with you, Mama Flock. I'm sorry I was so hard on you. I was inconsiderate to your struggles and your pains. You know, it's not all your fault, Mama Flock. The streets raised us too. And your son was a soldier. He ain't had no choice but to be a soldier. You know, he's what the streets made him. I was what the streets made me. Wow, just like that little nigga. At his age, fighting bodies just like him. I'm not going to count him out because I know God has the keys to all locked doors. And I know that if God say he's coming home, he's going to come home. But Flock may have to go through some things before God let him come home. Because if he beat this case, he may find himself in the streets with an even bigger case, fighting the beast all over again. When I was in jail, I was praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, praying to Almighty God to let me go home. Let me go home. I'm fighting murder cases just like K-Flock. And I was crying to God with my most sincere prayers to let me go home. And he did. After 3 years. My co-defendant as well. He beat trial. I copped out. But nevertheless, there was light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes God might keep you in jail to protect you from yourself. I pray that there's some leniency and some mercy on K-Flock because he's what the streets made him. But right now, my prayers go out. It definitely goes out to K-Flock because in these streets, we thought we was doing the right thing. And I believe on K-Flock's end, him battling back and forth, gang banging in them streets, he was gang banging on gang bangers. And I can't say who's right and who's wrong. Them kids was confused by us adults. Them kids was misled. They was misled by us adults. I know what it feels like to actually see a witness take the stand and point a finger at you. But to have your friend, the one you fought for, the one you had his back, when he was bleeding in the hospital, K-Flock had your back. And now that he's in the belly of the beast, and the system is ready to swallow and devour K-Flock, you ain't got his back? You got the right to remain silent? Anything that you say can and will be used against you in the court of law? You have the right to an attorney? My prayers go out to K-Flock because this is not a good look. It's one thing for somebody to have hearsay or to say that they saw you do something. It's another thing when your friend is sitting up there telling the court system that he asked me what's happening, what's cracking, what's popping, and told me I'm going to handle this business. I'm going to turn these niggas' TVs off. Night, night, nigga. And then you actually go out there in the streets, allegedly, and you put that work in. And now your friend is pointing the finger from the stand, saying, him did it. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. The streets don't love nobody. The streets has an expiration date. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. Stay your ass in the house. This is not the America that you knew. This is the new world order. Make no mistake about it. You're going to deal with military mind games like you ain't never seen before. You're going to see shit that you ain't never seen before. You got to stay focused to see through the bullshit. Don't let these people lead you like a dog on a leash. You are not a horse.
These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that hit, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles tucked, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that hit, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles tucked, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Chill. Shit. You gotta love it.